I'm about to give you everything you need to make your own Nordic curl bench. Every good Nordic curl bench starts with a high quality pad. This is one area where you don't want to skimp. I personally use the Pro Source Fit gymnastics pad from the Kneesovertoesguy equipment list, and I've put a link to this pad in the description. One of the nice things about this setup is that you can remove the pad and use it for other things, which I do all the time. It's great for lounging outside, stretching, and turning any surface into a comfortable workout bench. In my original Nordic progression video, I was doing Nordic curls on the ground. I've tried this method, as well as Nordic curls on a workout bench, using the Nordic strap. The biggest differences that I've found are: 1. It's much more comfortable on the knees. 2. The foot position is much better, because you can push against the back plate and don't get the crazy foot cramps that come with the version on the ground. 3. Your shin is fully supported, rather than being at a weird angle on the ground, so you can put more intent into the pulling motion of each rep. 4. Lastly, it's psychologically less intimidating than being elevated up on an exercise bench. At 6'3", I always felt like I was about to fall off the end of the bench when I tried doing them with a Nordic strap. I built mine out of scrap 2x4 that I had available at the time. It's extremely heavy, so you could definitely shed some of the weight by using thinner material. Because of the weight, I put casters on the back so that it can be wheeled around. I've also provided a link to the casters in the description. All cut links for the 2x4 and the plywood are provided in the description. Now let's get to the assembly. Start by connecting your outer frame for the base. Next, add the middle supports and the cross members for extra stability. Third, add your plywood piece where the double stacked base of the pad will sit. Next, add your top frame. This is where the top third of the pad will sit, to provide padding for your torso and also a spot to land while at rest, or if you're pausing in the bottom. Cover your top frame with your other piece of plywood. Next, flip the whole thing over and add the legs to the inside corners, as well as a full-size leg across the back. Here you can see how the pad fits. It's double stacked against the area where your knees will be for extra padding, and single stacked where your torso will be. The pad I've provided in the description is 1.5 inches thick, so it lines up perfectly with the spacing of the 2x4s. I also added 3 extra 2x4 at the top for an additional landing pad space to support my full torso. Next, connect the foot plate and pads. Again, I used a big stack of 2x4s because it's what I had, but you could always use a thicker material if you have it. The pads are pool noodles that I cut to size and covered in Gorilla Tape. This thing has held up surprisingly well for being left out in the elements all year. Now you have your very own DIY Nordic curl bench. For other affordable equipment options using the ATG system by Kneesovertoesguy, check out thetibfactory.com. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for new videos every week.